back to the channel. My name's Brian Kingsbury. Today we're going to do another Brian Reads the News segment. This one is coming to us from AntiqueTrader.com. It's titled 10 Fascinating Facts About Betty Boop. It's been more than 80 years since Betty Boop's debut in the cartoon Dizzy Dishes on August 9th of 1930, but her popularity is ageless, as Antoinette Ron discusses. This was published by Antoinette Ron August 8th, 2017. Let's get into it. Did you know Betty Boop turned 87 on August 9th? 2017? I can only hope on a wing and a prayer that I look a quarter as fantastic as Miss Boop does at the age of 87. Okay, she may be a cartoon icon with tremendous staying power. The studio who produced the character put out a promo stating that Miss Boop was 16 years old during her debut and would remain 16 in perpetuity. Regardless, she's seen quite a lot in her 8+ decades. In honor of the 87th anniversary of Miss Boop's debut in Fleischer Studios' Talkertoon series Dizzy Dishes, here are 10 facts, some fun, some fascinating, and some scandalous, surrounding the beloved Miss Boop. Fact number 1. Word on the Hollywood beat is Miss Boop may be coming to a screen near you in 2018. Note, I say may because details surrounding previous Boop-centered programming have come and gone without nary a boop-oppy-doop uttered. In any event, according to a few sources including Deadline Hollywood, French company Animation is partnering with Fleischer Studios and King Features to develop a 26-episode series. Fact number 2. It's often reported the caricature of Miss Boop is inspired by the 1930s actress and singer Helen Kane. Miss Boop appeared at a Fleischer Studios cartoon on August 9th, 1930 and sparked controversy of serious proportion for the time. After Miss Boop uttered her signature song phrase, boop-oppy-doop, in the cartoon, Miss Kane filed suit against Max Fleischer of Fleischer Studios and the parent company. Her argument was the company exploited her persona as she had invented the phrase boop-oppy-doop, according to an article by Anita M. Samuels that appeared in the New York Daily News in February of 2016. As my sweet little Irish grandmother used to say, be careful when pointing out the flaws of others. A finger pointing goes both ways, and clearly Miss Kane may have needed to heed that advice, because shortly into the court hearings surrounding the lawsuit she filed, Lou Walton took the stand to testify. Mr. Walton said he actually helped African-American singer Esther Jones with her scatting abilities, which led to her creating the lyrics at the center of the lawsuit. Miss Esther was a regular performer at the touted Cotton Club, entertaining audiences as Baby Esther. Walton went on to tell the court that he accompanied Kane during visits to the club to catch performances by Baby Esther, the originator of the boop-oppy-doop phrase sung by Miss Boop. According to the New York Daily News article, this testimony was part of what led to a courtroom victory for Fleischer and the company, and the demise of Kane, who was deemed a fraud. Fact number 3. What's more fascinating than viewing Miss Boop's debut performance as a supporting character, a nightclub performer? Well, enjoying the beginning of Miss Boop's appearance. Here you can see it in the 1930 appearance of Dizzy Dishes. Fun fact number 4. An original 1935 Betty Boop comic strip by Max Fleischer featuring Mr. Van realized $4,720 during a Hess Fine Auctions August 2012 sale. This strip was part of the Charles L. Howard collection of early comic art and original political illustration. Mr. Howard was a chief officer for the Santa Fe Railroad. His collection exhibited at the Art Institute of Chicago in 1939, and the original strips were the focus of multiple education institutions in the early 1940s. Fun fact number 5, a number of vocal performers have provided the voice for Miss Boop over the years. Marjorie Louise Hines was the first person to provide Miss Boop with her voice. She earned the gig after a Fleischer Studios staffer saw and heard her winning performance during a Helen Kane imitation contest. Also taking a turn at the microphone as Miss Boop was Anne Rothschild, Kate Wright, Bonnie Poe, Melissa Fawn, Desiree Goyette, Cindy Robinson, and Sandy Fox. The most recognizable actress to serve as the voice of Boop is actress and comedian singer Mae Questel. She also won a contest focused on imitating Helen Kane, and in 1931, at the age of 17, she began a 7-year run as the voice of Betty Boop. She also had an uncanny resemblance to the character, and during her time of service, she would do in-person promotional events as well. Fun fact number 6, Miss Boop's fame and familiarity is far from limited to North America. She receives significant attention from fans around the world. Manufacturers of toys and merchandise saw the writing on the wall early on when it came to Miss Boop. A scarce Japanese tin tambourine toy circa 1935 featuring the imagery of Miss Boop sold for $607 during a May 2010 auction presented by RSL Auction Company. The creation of Miss Boop is said to have been an attempt at garnering attention being enjoyed by Walt Disney, courtesy of his main mouse, Mickey. In an April 2012 auction presented by Mosby and Company Auctions, a 1930s tin stroller made in Spain featuring a colorful lithographs of Betty Boop, Mickey Mouse, and Felix the Cat on the seat and back sold for $1,180. Fun fact number 8, Miss Boop is a marketing maven. One of her latest endeavors is appearing in campaigns for J Aesthetic salons throughout Japan. This campaign got underway in July of 2017. In February of 2017, fashion designer extraordinary Zach Posen, every graphic designer's friend Patton, and MAC Cosmetics teamed up with Fleischer Studios and King Features to unveil a Betty Boop dress collection in Betty Boop red and matching Betty Boop red lipstick. There's a long line of Betty Boop merchandise to come forth since her image was licensed in 1934. It's reported that at one time more than 250 companies manufactured Betty Boop licensed items in the US alone. Fun fact number 9, although there are few different sites devoted to Betty Boop, it appears King Features operate the official Betty Boop site, www.bettyboop.com. Finally, fun fact number 10, with so many different items of Betty Boop merchandise available, the more uncommon and unique an item, the more appealing. For example, a wooden and bisque patent model Betty Boop game, accompanied by documentation dating to 1936, realized $2,500 during a February 2015 auction. The game was never manufactured. Atop the wooden board sits a spinner, a figure baby alongside a cat, and around the central figure are 4 pre-war Japanese Betty Boop characters. The game measures 15 inches in diameter. There you have it, 10 fascinating facts about Betty Boop. This one's brought to us by AntiqueTrader.com if you want to check it out. If you like this sort of thing, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Go on up, hit that subscription button, ring that notification bell, and make these videos a regular part of your day. Thanks for watching this one to the very end. Don't forget to leave a comment. We'll talk to you on the next one. Bye.